In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can max out on your mastery in Pet Simulator 99, which is the brand new thing that they have added into the game. So Pet Simulator 99 has just introduced 4 brand new masteries that you can currently complete, and I'm going to be showing you how you can max out on every single one of these really easily, and I'm going to show you all the tricks I'm going to be using myself that I know will definitely work and will get you a maxed out mastery in no time. Anyways, let's get right into this video. So the first thing you want to do is actually buy a few particular items inside the trading plaza. Now this is going to come very handy, as for 2 of the masteries currently, which are the mining and the fishing, with a normal pickaxe and a normal fishing rod, you technically can still max out the mastery, but I would suggest using a more advanced rod for fishing and a more advanced pickaxe for mining, and here's why. For starters, when you are mining inside the mining area, there are items that allow you to increase the speed of your mining. These particular charms that you can add on to your pickaxes allow you to break stuff like the runic ore or any of the other ores pretty fast, and will eventually max out your mastery as fast as possible, because the more you break, the faster your mastery maxes out. Now, of course, in order to get the most XP from breaking in the mining area, you do theoretically have to mine the runic ore currently, which is the best ore that is permanent in the game. But for now, if you buy this particular runic pickaxe, put on a few speed charms and such, you will be able to max out this particular mastery in no time. Now at the beginning, since you probably don't have a lot of gems, I would recommend using a normal pickaxe that you get from playing the game. The gold one is obviously the best one, and I would recommend grinding on the dirt ore, which is the easiest ore to break. The reason why you want to mine on this particular ore at the very beginning and not jump to the runic is because you want to have a sense of progress when you are grinding in the mastery, which will give you some emotional motivation to keep going on and maxing out your mastery a lot sooner than you think, because you're more motivated to stand here AFK instead of like grinding in another area that could earn you more gems. Now, of course, my best recommendation for all players to max out your mastery soon is by buying the runic or mining tool thing and using this particular pickaxe to grind in this particular area. The best place I would recommend standing will probably be the emerald ore, partially because it's easy to break, and you could use the emerald ore to upgrade this particular enchant thing, which will give you better charms to put on your pets and etc. Now the second area that I would recommend standing AFK in to grind is the fishing area, and the reason why is pretty simple. First, all you theoretically need to grind in both the mining and the fishing area is an auto clicker, and that is to keep your game still on and not like for it to shut down after the 20-minute idle cooldown thing that Roblox has in place. The second thing is to grind in this fishing area and get the most XP. I would suggest buying something like the ice fishing rod, something I have currently using. And the reason why is because with a better fishing rod, you are highly likely to get good items, and those items will generate XP for your mastery, maxing it out a lot sooner than you think. Now, of course, this is pretty straightforward, but grinding in this fishing area isn't that hard, so I would only recommend buying a good pickaxe if you can, and using that to get more items, which will overall give you more XP. Now, of course, in order to get really good items, I would suggest using the worms that you get from fishing. Typically, you get the epic fishing bait or the rare fishing bait. I'd recommend using all of them, and the reason why is because when you get better items from grinding in this fishing area, you are highly likely going to get a lot more XP, which will overall max your mastery a lot faster. Now, the next mastery, which in my opinion is probably going to be one of the hardest, is the Breakables mastery. Now, the reason why I say this mastery is going to be the hardest is because you are going to technically need to actually grind in the game. Such as myself here with an auto clicker. When you go around breaking items, you will break a lot of them pretty fast, especially if you have like really good pets. And the reason why I'm saying this mastery is going to be the hardest one is because you cannot technically AFK this unless you have like a really unique way of moving around with an auto clicker and actually breaking the items. Now, many people are going to tell me you could use something like Tiny Task, which is true and you can, but the thing with Tiny Task is not many people operate on a PC. Some players play on an Xbox or on a mobile device in which they don't have access to Tiny Task, which is a downfall for them and an unfortunate circumstance because without Tiny Task, you theoretically can't macro around and break items to max out that mastery, therefore making it one of the hardest masteries currently to max out. Now obviously the dice mastery goes as follow. When you roll in the game, you will get a few XP depending on the pets you get, which will overall give you an upgrade on your rolling mastery. So it's pretty straightforward. You don't theoretically need to do anything. Aside from having an auto clicker, you're pretty well off and having that mastery max out. Let me know in the comments if this video gave you a good idea or helped you in any way of maxing out your mastery. Now, if you need any more help or there's more masteries added in, I'll make more videos later in the future, which I explain how to max out those masteries. But for now, hopefully this is enough help for you. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.